It was amazing going to Dongji Island, and it was just the quiet dignity of the place, which first of all really impressed me. It reminded me not just of the lives that were lost during that horrible chapter of war, but also the compassion of the Chinese fishermen who came out to help, obviously, our British prisoners of war. When I was stood there and I looked down at the reef of my granddad, who was one of the survivors of the Lisbon Maru, I actually felt very emotional because a lot of people said he looks just like me. And when I looked down, it was almost like looking at myself, looking back up. And I thought if it wasn't for those brave fishermen and the courage of those prisoners of war, then I wouldn't be here, and many other generations of family wouldn't be here either. So I would say the Lisbon Maru story is a bridge between our two great nations, UK and China. It was a moment where Chinese villagers and British soldiers became linked through extraordinary circumstances. And commemorating that reminds us of that empathy transcends borders. It's not just the brutality of war, but also the compassion of war as well. And in that moment, we saw both of those things coming together. We saw the tragedy of war with what the men were going through, but then the humanity that the Chinese fishermen came to help our British prisoners of war to survive. If we lose these stories, I think we lose a part of ourselves, and we lose a part of our own country's history. Events like the Lisbon Maru, they're far more than just history lessons. They're moral touchstones that show the cost of conflict and the value of solidarity.